G'day guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the Aberdeen topple the Celtic, destroy Celtic and Rangers, kick Glasgow's ass save. I think it's the best way I could call it. We're on to episode 3, so this is the 3rd season of a 5-season rebuild for Aberdeen. So let's go straight into it and have a look and see what's been going on. We'll have a look at the finances first. So as you can see, previous episode, I think it was, had about 4 million in the transfer budget, but now I've got 5.5. So a couple of things have been going on. Overall balance has gone up quite nicely as well. So we'll have a look at the transfer history first. Let's have a look at the previous season. I don't think I brought anybody in. No, I didn't. And did anybody go out? Let's have a look at the date on this. Only Cabano, but that was in January. So yeah, either way they're all. But if we have a look at this, a couple of other players to go out. Mr. One Season. Do I call him a one season wonder? Because he only played, well, he played 29 games that season, and he played one for us then. He didn't do too bad, but we signed him for 825,000. We sold him to Appwell in Cyprus for 1.7. So in my mind, that's good bit of business. At the end of the day, we made a good profit on him. Other players that left were the likes of Graham Shinney. He went out on loan. Ryan McLaughlin went for absolute peanuts because he was just a fringe player and he wasn't getting any game time. Esther Sockler, I just had absolutely, after his injury, he hardly played. I just had no faith in him whatsoever, so he went for peanuts as well. And Besujan? Vicente. He wasn't playing for us at all, so I got rid of him as well. Now, players I brought in. Spent 3.9 million, but I think I've done a very decent amount of business on this one. I'm really hopeful. So, actually, we'll swap it around. Starting from the top, Simon Adingra from Brighton. I had Madueke last season, so I wanted to go for another pacey winger to give that sort of same effect, and he sort of fitted the mold. He was there. Yeah, okay, a little bit expensive, but it is what it is. But then it's the return of the man from the first season that we got from Crystal Palace, Scott Banks, who has improved a little bit more. I think he stayed at Palace that season, but did not play that many games. He just non-competitive, and he ran his contract out. And when he came up for a free, I looked at it and I thought, you know what, Scottish League, he did a really good job. He played 50 games in that first season, 13 goals, 26 assists, 7 player of the matches. I was like, yeah, I couldn't pass it up, and he wanted to come. He was more than happy. And so far, 5 games, 2 goals, no assists, but still good average rating. Can't complain. Got a couple of free transfers in. Lawrence Shankland, I got him from Hearts. Contract ran out. I wanted another striker in to back up over Femi. And another Romanian to join the Scottish League, Catalin Sirjan, who overall, technicals and mentals very good, physicals pretty decent, just needs a little bit of work on the stamina and strength, but as a central midfielder, a bit of creativity, I'm quite happy with that as a free transfer. This guy, I was having a bit of an issue with squad registration for Europe, needed more homegrown players. So I had to go shopping a little bit, so I got this young chap in to basically cover right back since Jolly went. And he's Scottish, so it helps with the registration side of things. Ross McCrory, who I got from Derby, but is a former Aberdeen player as well. Thought I'd bring him back in. Good utility player, can play central midfielder, defence. I was quite happy with that. And again, Scottish, so helps. Then I spent a little bit of money on my last 2 players. A chap called Tony Reitz, German Segundo Volante, deep line player maker, ball winning midfielder, jack of all trades, good young German player, squad player as well, so I was quite happy with that. And then this guy, who is actually going to be pretty highly rated on the game, Valentin Antov, Bulgarian centre back. I thought, yeah, looked pretty damn solid and just gives us a bit more strength in depth. Tactically wise, I haven't changed too many things up. I've put Leighton Clarkson in on this one because, if I remember rightly, he wasn't playing too many games when I was doing the simulations, and I wanted to see if I could get the best out of him this season. So I've pinned him in to see what happens. Who knows? Speaking of which, we'll have a look at the schedule. So, starting off with a nice early season 2-2 draw away to St Mirren, which was an 89th minute equaliser, bit gutting. Then a home match against Celtic, and we got our butts kicked. Wasn't too happy with that, but again, what can you do? But then after that, it flipped. 2-0 away win in the cup against Livingston. And then we had the Europa League playoff where we got Dynamo Kiev and we absolutely battered them. What's that? 7-3 on aggregate, all in all. So quite happy with that. And then in between that, a 2-0 away win at Dundee, rivals. So that was a good win. And then a 2-0 win against Hibs at home. So we're in good form. I'm more than happy with that. But that still only means we're 5th in the league at the moment with 7 points. So still got a 5-point gap against Celtic. We'll see what happens. And we've got Rangers next. So who knows? So what I'll do is I will simulate the season on this one and we'll see how we get on. So I'll see you in a few seconds. And welcome back, guys, and pretty much the same old story. We're 3 seasons in and we don't seem to be making that much progress, even though I feel like we're maybe just 1-2 players off actually competing. Maybe a change. I mean, we finished 4th again, so it's Europa League football again, which is good. But look at it, 13 draws this season, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 of them were at home. 8 draws at home is nowhere near good enough. Nowhere near. So I'm going to have a little tweak as things again. Realistically, we fluffed it, losing 2 out of those last 5 games. We could have finished in the Champions League spot. Admittedly, we're nowhere near Celtic at the moment, but we'll have to see what it is. Other competitions wise, let's have a look and see what we've done. Hey! Come on! Scottish Cup win. Okay, so we've got our first bit of silverware. Okay, I'm quite happy with that. Europa League, we got to the knockout playoff round and got knocked out by Lille. The other Scottish Cup semi-final by Hibs. So semis, winner, knockout round. Okay, there's a little bit of progress. That may have had some effect on our league form, possibly. I mean, again, we finished 18th, won 4, drew 1 and lost 3, so that's not too bad again. Can't really complain at that. Financially wise, again, round about the 4.5-5 million mark with a little bit of tweaking and such like. So, yeah, it's. I'm happy with the cup win. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth. Cup win's good. It's progress. It's silverware, and that's what the aim of the game is to win stuff. And we have won the Scottish Cup. So we'll have a look at the squad. Yes, the squad looks a little bit bloated, but hang on. Obafemi with 24 goals this season. Banks coming in clutch. 47 games, 15 goals, 15 assists. He's the main man by the looks of it. Let's have a look at the newest sign. Connell done really well, 9 goals, 7 assists. Sejan, who's now wanted. What a surprise. I could probably keep hold of him for that. 55, like 30 off the bench, but 55 games overall. So he mustn't have got any. Did he get any injuries this season? No, none. Wow. Consistent, reliable, and his got him on a free and his value is up to 15 million. That's mental. Absolutely mental. Okay, Shankland, only 7 starts, 7 goals. That's a bit disappointing and not surprising. He is wanted, and I did transfer list him because he wasn't happy. Oh well. So there will be a few movements going on this season. Average rating wise, no, ignore that one. So yeah, Banks, Bruce. What? Hang on a second. Bruce played 14 games this season. That must have meant. Oh yeah, that's right. I had to transfer list him because of the interest that was being shown in him, and he wants to move, which is fair enough. Leipzig and Villa are interested in. What are you gonna do? But he must have picked up an injury this season. Ah, there we go. Yeah, so that's why Bruce played. He fractured his finger in the September, missed 3 weeks, and then fractured his wrist, so he missed 4 weeks. That's a shame, but it is what it is. So, overall, when you look at that, finishing 4th in the league, knockout round of the Europa League, a semi-final of one cup and winning the other cup, I'd call that quite a success. Just want to have a look at one player actually who he got injured. He's out. He broke his foot. That's not good. To be fair, actually, he did do really well. 8 assists, 7 goals. Oh, he was doing really well until he got injured. When did that happen? Oh, right at the end of the season, so impact from player. That's a shame, but he was doing really well. Seems I nailed him in for that position, but oh well. So we move onwards and upwards, hopefully, in episode 4. We'll see what happens, but thank you very much for watching again, guys. It's very much appreciated. Please do the usual of liking and subscribing, and share the channel around on social media as much as you possibly can. It would really help me out, and it would help bring more content as well. So I'm looking forward to the future on this channel. I really am. And things are building up slowly but surely, but at a good pace at the moment. So I say thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Ta-ra.